Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. Have you missed me? Probably. I hope so. It's been a couple weeks. I think like 2 weeks. I think I missed the last 2 Mondays. But I am back and feeling better and missing you. And here just to pull some cards. So let me get my other screen up so I can see who's talking to me, when they are talking to me. Comments. Where am I? Okay, very good. What's up, guys? How's it going? You've been getting your tarot decks and sending me lots and lots of... Why are those upside down? I hate that. While we wait, I'll fix that. You've been sending me lots of pictures of you guys getting your decks, and I love that. So keep sending me pictures and spreads and tagging us. I love it. Hi, guys. Hi. Share and then comment. I will pull cards for you. Let's see. Let's pull some cards for Mary Beth. Mm-hmm. I'll do once more for good measure. Okay. So we have a spread full of reversals, which in itself is telling, because the majority of the deck is the other direction. The Three of Wands reversed speaks to, hi, Jennifer. It speaks to taking a step back, withdrawing inward. It looks like there's a lot of misdirection and we're kind of resisting. So this all kind of speaks to resisting the inevitable and not wanting to move forward and not wanting to make change and not wanting to see things for what they are and make the decisions that need to be made. So it looks like we're at a stalemate with ourselves, that there's something that needs to, you need to rip the Band-Aid off and move forward, take a step forward. It looks like we're being very resistant to something that needs to happen. Let's see, Miss Lane. Love and miss you. Let's see. Make sure to share and comment if you want me to pull cards for you. Okay. Hi, Kay on Twitch. How are you? Same applies if you are on Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook, as I am multi-streaming. Comment if you would like a reading. Donate if you would like to donate. All right. So, Lane, it looks like we are continuing that resistance theme. So, this looks like you are holding on to, so we've got the Six of Cups reverse, which speaks to nostalgia and familial things. The moon is about perception. So here in the center, we see ourselves, we have this free spirit, this vibrant energy, but it's kind of being muted by either perception from family or some ideals we've grown up with, or so there's some inherited perception that's hindering you from taking risks and being your full authentic self, if that makes sense. So it looks like the theme of the day is us standing in our own way. Do you only make predictions for love? No. So I pull cards for whatever you need me to pull cards for. It doesn't have to be anything in particular. I also will now use this time to tell everybody that tarot doesn't predict the future because the future is not set in stone. So what tarot does is it paints a picture of your life now, helps you look at it differently, and shows you where you're headed. And then you decide if you want to keep heading in that direction or if you want to make changes. But you are always ultimately in control of your life, and can lead it wherever you want to lead it. No, I cannot predict when Brazil will get out of the mud. Victoria. Okay, real quick, I'm going to plug this laptop in because it is not going to make it. Enjoy my Christmas tree while you wait. And my shoulder. Okay. Okay. Very good. Sorry about that. Okay. Victoria. And if you are new and just tuning in, these little cheater cards are the deck that myself and my business partner just put out. So the link to get these is in the description. They have keywords on the upright and reverse, as well as modern minimalistic imagery to make it easier. Thank you, Lane. Love and appreciate you. So Victoria, sorry about my ADD. It looks like you're in a solid headspace despite life events maybe pushing you to not be. And I don't know if you've made a big change or just mentally made that change, but it looks like you're moving in a calmer, smoother direction. But we have the Ace of Coins reversed, which speaks to struggle, instability, or finance. So it may be good for your mental health, but maybe a little unpredictable for a little while. But it looks like you're headed in the right direction and in the right mindset. And while it may be a little uncertain, it looks like you're pretty certain here and here, and that's what's going to carry you. Maribel. I flipped my deck upside down. That was, thank you. There we go. Okay. So Maribel, we have a lot of strong positive trajectory. And it looks like it's not good things happening to you. It's you making good things happen through effort and consistency. So this is us jumping in headfirst in the present, and then staying in and consistent. So whatever it is that you've either just gotten yourself into or are pondering, as long as you keep that energy, it looks like you're headed in the right direction. Slow and steady and consistent. So Anna, well, actually Katie first, but Anna, I saw that you commented about your grandfather and dialysis. I don't do health readings, and medical issues and things like that. I always yield to medical professionals. That is not my area of expertise. And also, like I said, Tarot doesn't predict the future because it's not concrete. So we show us where we're at now, for more clarity on where we're headed. But in things like that, there are too many variables, and I'm not the one to ask. All right. Katie. Maribel, you are welcome. So, Katie, this looks like obviously a relationship. We have the lovers, kindred spirits, a deep connection, right? And in that connection, we have the Queen of Wands, upright, strong, passionate, empowered, take charge, in charge, right? And we have the Knight of Swords reversed, which is unfocused, missing their shot, not paying attention. So it looks like you're in a dynamic where you are seeing the bigger picture, you are seeing things for what they are, and you have a legitimate connection with this person, but they're just not, they're missing something. They're missing it right now. This looks like it is pointing to the fact that it's not the dynamic, it's not the connection, because the connection is there. It's not the connection that needs to be severed. It's this person that needs a reality check, a wake-up call. Whether or not you're the person to give that to them, I don't know. But it doesn't look like it's you that is problematic. Let's see. Nailed that right on the head. Thank you, Victoria. Let's see. Haley. Okay. Story of my love life. Thank you. You are welcome. If you want to do a more in-depth reading, let me know. It would be my pleasure. Miranda, you will be next, and then Amanda, and then Shanna. Anna, I did, because I don't do health readings. That's what I was saying. Okay. Okay, so Haley. So it looks like you've been in a place right now struggling with just having the energy, the ambition, the direction to continue pushing forward. It's kind of like you've hit a brick wall. So it's kind of like you've reached this point of half in, just limbo, half in, half out of living your life. Just feeling kind of stuck, right? But it looks like, so we've got Eight of Swords reversed here, which means we're kind of coming to terms with and seeing clearly what is making us feel that way. So, obviously there was something that was working for a very long time, and then for a while now, it's just not been cutting it anymore, and we've just kind of numbed out. Well, we're waking up and seeing that that's not sustainable, that's not healthy, something's got to give. You deserve to be enthusiastic about life. It doesn't have to feel like wading through mud all the time. So the next step after seeing it for what it is doing something about it. Let's see. Hi, Janice. Hope everyone is doing great. Haley, you are absolutely welcome. So, Miranda, it looks like you're coming out of a low point and into a high point. So it looks like recently we went through a period of maybe being humbled a little bit and having to reconfigure, back to center, refigure things out. Now in the present, we've got the Wheel of Fortune upright, which is things starting to take a turn in a positive direction. Ace of Swords is having a breakthrough, that light bulb moment. So it looks like you've been waiting for a break, and that break is in the process of manifesting. Amanda. Okay, Amanda. So we have the Nine of Coins or Pentacles, which is abundance, indulgence, thriving. It's everything you could possibly need, right? Four of Wands here in the center. We have good company, celebration, unity, and then the Star is faith and renewal. So all of this points to, it's like that harvest season. It's reaping what you sow. It's abundance. It's having what you need, in feeling secure and stable and having a good circle, and maybe being optimistic again after a period of maybe things not looking as bright as they do right now. Ashley Nicole, never had a reading. Always wondered about one. Let's see. So if you weren't here before, what I always say is tarot doesn't predict the future, because the future's not set in stone, right? We change it every day with every decision that we make. So what tarot does is it paints a picture of your life now, shows you where you're headed and where that path is likely to take you. Then you look at the likely outcome of your path and decide how you feel about it. So you can keep carrying on down that road, or you can make some changes and take some turns. You're always in control of your life. This paints the picture and gives you clarity. Now, what gives you that clarity? Be it God, spirit, the universe, that's up to your personal belief system. I don't impose that on anybody. But the clarity, the discernment that you can gain from it is universal. So now I'll pull a couple cards for you. Shanna, I don't think I skipped you. I may have. Yes, so I will butt back to you. I try to follow the list as best I can. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm not pointing any fingers, Ashley. 2 out of 3 of these cards say fear of change, fearing change, avoiding the inevitable. It looks like we are really sticking our heels in the mud and trying to not be moved into a better future, because what we have now is the evil that we know, maybe. So we have the Knight of Swords over here, which generally speaks to a person in our life. Opinionated, assertive, know-it-all. Swords is the mind, so maybe it's like playing chess, talking to them sometimes. But it speaks to dynamic where we have maybe succumbed to it because we're afraid of what could be on the other side of it. If it makes sense. Let's see. I skipped Shanna. Mm-hmm. For those of you just tuning in, welcome. This tarot deck is a deck that myself and my business partner created to help you learn tarot more easily. So I'm using that to kind of showcase it today. It's got keywords on the top and reversals of each card, as well as simple modern images to help resonate, jog the intuition a little easier without having to reference a book. So if this is something that you're interested in, it is available on the website. It's in the description. Check your Cash App. Let's see. Oh goodness, thank you, Kayla. Kayla, bless you. Thank you so much. Let's see, Shanna. So we have the Six of Wands, which is being on your high horse, feeling like you've achieved something, right? Six of Cups speaks to nostalgia, connection, right? Old friends. Ace of Swords in reverse speaks to lack of focus or misinformation. So it looks like we have achieved something or worked really hard for something or towards something. And I don't know if we've let somebody get us off track or if there's a risk of them pulling our focus away from where it needs to be. It's kind of what this feels like, right? You know, there's eye on the prize, and it looks like we've kind of been hung up on maybe thinking that another way of living was better, or maybe getting I don't know what the distraction is. But it looks like you let somebody or something or an idea draw your attention away from where it needs to be. And it looks like this is kind of a red flag to maybe reel back in. Okay. Now, Anna, you said just a regular reading. Now, the reason I said this is because you said something about someone going to dialysis, so I thought that's what you wanted a reading on. But yeah, for future reference. Oh, Shanna, thank you. My hair's getting long. That's fine. Just look more and more feral as time passes. If you haven't checked it out, the new episode of the podcast landed Sunday. It is available on Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, all that good stuff. And I got this new microphone, so it sounds so much better. And call us and tell us your stories of spiritual awakening or the time you saw a ghost or whatever it might be. Call us, tell us about it. We want to hear stories. So this comes up a lot in my readings for you. This theme of conflict and a clash and some control issue and struggle of like manipulation or abuse. I don't know what the dynamic is in your life, but there's this ongoing theme of there's a toxic connection that needs to be addressed. And I don't know which party is the toxic party, but it keeps screaming. No matter what I'm pulling for, it keeps screaming. There's a conflict, there's a clash, there's a control issue. Miss Carla, sweet lady, how have you been? So, Carla, this looks like it looks like we were recently tanked. So it looks like life just kind of sucked it out of you, and we've been in this slump of struggling mentally or energetically and just needed to recoup and recharge. And now we're kind of, can exhale, inhale again, like you just got over a bad cold, right? And we're well on our way back to Queen of Coins is sturdy, strong, established, right? So it looks like we're on the way out of the trenches. So take a deep breath. You made it out. I'm proud of you. Let's see, Annette. Yes. So, Annette, this looks like, so we had Two of Swords over here where we were on the fence. We were struggling between a rock and a hard place, right? Tough choice. Just kind of stalled out, right? Because there seemed to be no easy way forward. But now it's become harder to not make choice and make change, right? Because what we've been doing isn't sustainable anymore. So the 10 of Wands reversed is just collapse, right? It's too much to carry by yourself. You've carried all of the weight and tried to not pick a road, but that's not sustainable anymore. So 8 of Swords reverse is we've taken the blinders off and we're seeing clearly. We're aware. And it looks like we're in a place of action now. Where did we? There we go. Libby. Thank you, Carla, for saying I look nice. I just saw that one. So, Libby, it looks like you've been grounded and sensible and reasonable for a while, and that has served you well. But now it looks like you're in this place of reclaiming your power and independence and just living for Libby, not for what makes sense on paper. And there's this release and of inhibitions and just enjoying your life. So it looks like there's this turn from being responsible and sensible to being happy and free, and trying that for a change, switching it up. Enjoy. It looks like a positive. It looks like validation. Live for Libby. Janice. Thank you, as always, Miss Libby. All right, so Janice, it looks like this looks like we've been nudged by the universe. So things start to domino in a very positive way, in a good direction for you. And it looks like maybe we've been trying to split our attention or our time or our energy and balance it out. And this is saying, no, we're about to throw all of our focus, time, or energy, or whatever it might be, into something in particular that makes things easier or happier. It looks like we're putting more attention into ourselves. Rebecca, how's it going? Let's see. Janice, you are absolutely welcome. And I think Rebecca might wrap it up for me for today. Let me see who else I have. Yeah. I will wrap it up for today at Rebecca. Maybe pop back on later in the week because this has been a while and I've missed you guys. But for now, I need to cook dinner and feed myself. So this reads kind of... This looks like a power struggle with one of your children, to be completely honest. So we have the Queen of Wands reversed, which feels overbearing and demanding. And we have the Knight of Wands, which is this free spirit energy. So it looks like there's this, and then the Ten of Coins reversed is things feeling unstable, fallout. So I don't know if you are asking something of one of the kids and there's some pushback, or unease about it, or I'm not sure what it is, but it feels like there's some building turmoil. But with the overbearing and free spirit, it feels like the parent-child dynamic, not anything trauma-based, right? Just normal parent-child dynamic, but it might be pushing towards something, a little fallout. I'm not sure. Have to read more into it. But that will do it for me for today. Go listen to the podcast. Links up there. Buy all of these decks. Buy so many of them for your friends and family. Put them in everybody's stockings. $12.50 a deck. Book a reading. Call me later. Love you guys. Let me block this troll person. Block. And I'll see you soon. Love and peace and happiness and all that good stuff to you guys. See you next time. Bye.